Clement Kids is fine arts classes for children in our community in dance, art, music, and drama. We offer our classes to children in foster care for free tuition, and all of our semesters and summer camps create grants for adoptive families in our community.
One of the things that I love about Clement Arts is that it's an environment of grace and encouragement. I don't feel like you find that in all places where your child's skills are taught, but their heart is tended to. One of my favorite stories of impact about our Clement Kids classes is related to a foster student we had for about a year. She came alive in the ballet classroom. We had a performance in December, and she was so focused and so determined. Her foster sisters, who were in another home in another city, came in to see her at the performance. She got flowers from her foster family, and she was just so proud of herself and so pleased. Then in the spring, she was ready to move on to another family, and her classmates had cupcakes for her, gave her notes of encouragement, prayed for her, and sent her off. It was just a really sweet time for all of us to have her.
Some of the future goals and hopes of Clement Kids is to partner with more group homes in our area and to offer classes to children just in those group homes. We currently partner with Ann Elizabeth Shepherd Home and have an art class that we offer to their girls in that home, and it has been life-changing for many of them.
The Ann Elizabeth Shepherd Home has been around since the 1800s here in Columbus, and it started as an orphanage, and in the late 80s or early 90s began being a therapeutic program for girls who have gone through sexual trauma and need a safe place to heal. So Amelia and I were talking at church one night, and she mentioned that the classes are offered to foster children for free, and I started thinking that I wondered if the 35 kids who live at the Ann Elizabeth Shepherd Home might be eligible to take advantage of the classes as well.
I taught the Ann Elizabeth Shepherd Home girls a class called Wonderfully Made, and it's a creative class where we would take a piece of the scripture and make art out of it, and we got to use mixed media to do so. One of the great things I noticed is that the girls realized that they could calm themselves down by doing art. They would even say, "Miss Raven, I was upset and grumpy when I came in, but doing this really makes me feel better."
The feedback was that Raven, their instructor, was very engaging. They really liked her. They said she made them laugh, and they learned a lot of things about how to use the various mediums of art. One of the girls mentioned to us that she really appreciated having a way to express her feelings through art, and doing it in a way that she enjoyed helped her to get her thoughts out better and to express what she was going through.
What encouraged me most about working with the girls is watching them grow in their confidence to try new things.
When a child leaves our classes at the end of the semester, I want them to have a new skill that they've learned, and I want them to feel confident that God has created them with a unique ability to create. It may not look like the person that sits next to them in class or the girl that's standing on the bar next to them in dance class, but that God has uniquely gifted them and created them, and what they bring is an act of worship, and it's beautiful.
We have quite a few foster care children in our classes right now, but we want to be able to reach more, and we've even grown within the past year and a half from about 40 students overall in all of our classes to right under 100, which means we are reaching more children. We are reaching more children in foster care, and for them to be able to come each week and know they have a safe space to create is huge, because not all of them get that. It's not something they're all used to, and we would just love to be that safe haven for them.